Enkidu was a creature in solitude, a virgin in the eyes of civilization. He spent his days running through the fields, gnawing on branches and rocks. Frolicking with the fellow creatures of the steppe was his favorite pastime. He was an embodiment of nature. There was always a devotion in his life. His day-to-day actions were essential to his survival. He would spend many days on the hunt, but many more freeing his animal companions from the traps of man and of civilization. These actions angered the hunter's son, and he presented Enkidu as unclean. Child King Gilgamesh sent his best prostitute to the steppe. As she approached Enkidu, he seemed unmoved, yet eventually the power of a female counterpart overwhelmed him. Enkidu was a slave to her foreign and intriguing body, and as creatures of the steppe they made love in the woods. As Enkidu slept, there was a new change in his creed. The prostitute took Enkidu home. She made him the protector, and he defended her against the creatures of the steppe. She cleaned Enkidu, she shaved Enkidu, she destroyed all physical evidence of his life as an animal. She taught him the basics of her world and culture, and she praised him as equal to her king Gilgamesh. Enkidu had been transformed into a man. In resentment, they stared at the pelt that had once adorned his flabby but muscular figure. The child king Gilgamesh of Uruk was plagued with terrible dreams. He spent many nights tossing and turning in his handsome bed. He dreamt of a star that fell from the sky. The people of Uruk admired this star. His jealousy grew for it, and he tried to carry it away, yet he failed. Gilgamesh awoke and yelled for his mother Ninsam. He pleaded for her interpretation of the dream. She said that the stars is equal falling from the heavens. He would try to carry it, but he would fail miserably. This scared Gilgamesh, for he had never yet failed. The next night he had a dream of an axe that he tried to lift and failed. Ninsam told him the axe was a man who will be his friend and equal, and that he will lift Gilgamesh from his tiredness. Satisfied by this, Gilgamesh embraced Ninsam. Gilgamesh had seen the light of prosperity and was ready to journey forward. The prostitute and Enkidu decided that it was time. Step after step after step, they marched the grand ziggurat of Uruk. The people cheered as they were standing at the precipice, yet Gilgamesh had a keen eye on them. He was afraid of this competitor, a new man to strike up. It instilled fear in him, and so he watched carefully. Gilgamesh was threatened by Enkidu's presence, and so they arranged a battle royale. They fought in the streets. They became intertwined. There would be no clear winner. As they fought back and forth, children ran through the mob. Staring at each other, they decided they must come to an agreement. They became friends forever, and companions in success.